I am back with another bullet journal setup video. Today we're doing the index and the future log. Right now I'm just opening up some mail. I got another package from Nico Neko Zakaya. Probably still not pronouncing that correctly, but here it is. They always wrap it up beautifully. This is just a few sets of the MU print-on stickers. Something like that. Kind of like old school rub-ons, but much fancier. I end up using these at the very end of setting up my future log, which you'll see a little bit of. Okay, let's dive into the index. I sketched out a rough idea of what I wanted to do several days before recording, and then I tried to just do the block letters in pink without having to outline it, but I quickly learned that wasn't really going to work very well. You'll see I change my mind and start to outline. Setting up an index is probably the easiest part of the bullet journal, and yet it is absolutely the backbone of the entire bullet journal system. The index is the reason that you can take all of your to-dos, all of your notes, all of your scribbles, your lists, everything, and put it in one notebook, because you refer to your index to figure out what page everything is on. So even if I'm in the middle of June and I decide I need to make a list or a collection, as they call it in bullet journaling, of, say, my Copic markers, I can just randomly throw that in the middle of June and forget all about where exactly I had put that, because then I'm going to go back to the index and write that on page 73 I put a list of my Copic markers. And then on page 74, I go right back to where I'm at in June without skipping a beat. And it doesn't screw anything up because of the index and how easy it is to just go there and figure out where everything lives within your bullet journal. Easy peasy. And it is absolutely the easiest way for me to organize the bazillion different thoughts that I have and notes that I take, brainstorming, all of that stuff. It's so easy to keep track of it and find it again later when I need it. So now that I've outlined index, the block letters, and I've done a scripty version of the same word over top of it, I'm just coloring it in with pink. I have added a strip of washi at the bottom that has old postage and postage mark stuff on it. The half butterfly and the roses and other butterfly that I'm adding are actually photographs from Pinterest that I printed out on really nice Epson paper. Cut them out, stick them on, super easy. And basically all you do with these pages is what you would do for any other index or table of contents. You write the pages, you write what's on the pages, and that's about it. So now we're going to start the future log. Future log is generally spread out over 4 pages. I suppose you can cram it onto 2 if you don't have a lot going on, or even extend it beyond 4 pages if you have a lot going on. I typically do 4 pages, 3 months per page. And this is essentially, I know, tough to guess, for the future. So you're going to put things that maybe are happening 3 months from the start of the year, or 6 months, or whatever. Like birthdays, anniversaries, big events that are happening, a doctor's appointment that you know is several months from now, dentist, any of that sort of stuff, car maintenance stuff, concerts, anything that is happening in the future. The future log is the part of the bullet journal that I would say most closely resembles any of your standard planning or Calendars, you're writing down things that are happening and putting it in the month that they are happening. And then they're right there in your book that you can go back and reference them later. I use pretty much the same layout for all my future logs in all of my bullet journals. I like using these decorative little arrows for my future logs and these blocky numbers. It leaves me a lot of room for writing in the things that are happening for me and birthdays. I really only put in the really important birthdays. A lot of the other stuff, that's what Facebook is for. Tell me when some birthdays are. I'll shoot out a quick happy birthday and call it a day. But anybody that I may want to buy presents for or make a special point to reach out to, I'll put them in my future log. Everybody else, sorry. I'll say hi on Facebook. A lot of this is very repetitive, so I think I'm going to skip forward to the end and let you see how they turn out. There's going to be 2 more pages similar to this. The arrows will be a little bit different. The layout will be the same. I'm going to color in the blocks where I have the first 3 letters of the month gray. I'm going to color the numbers in yellow. I'm going to add some of those MU print-on stickers to the bottoms, and that's going to be about it. While I was away, I fell in love with print-on stickers. These are so much easier than rub-ons, traditional rub-ons. You don't have to press very hard. You don't have to press very long because they're kind of like stickers already. They're a little tacky and they stick onto your paper super easily. Highly recommend them. They're awesome. Just putting a couple little finishing touches at the bottom of these 4 pages. If you missed the first video where I set up the key, I will link that above. Again, if you want to know all the ins and outs of bullet journaling, go to bulletjournal.com. There's tons of information there from writer Carol, who invented this. That's the index, future log. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And for now, go make something.